Hey, Mike with Nerd Problems Gaming here, the channel where we go through the good and bad of everything nerdy to make sure you spend your time on the best of the best. In today's video, I'll be doing a review on the best zombie game you've probably never played, Into the Dead 2, so let's get into it. So Into the Dead 2 is a combination of a endless runner and zombie rail shooter, and it's probably one of the most addicting games I've ever played. And so in this game, you follow the story of James, who is out on a run finding supplies during a zombie apocalypse to help save his family, gets in a car crash and is stranded out in the wilderness. And he needs to make his way back to his sister and young daughter to get them the supplies they need and also to help protect them during the zombie apocalypse. And as you play, you're constantly running through fields and forests and swamps filled with zombies and narrowly escaping with your life in attempts to reunite with your sister and daughter. And so for me, I had never actually even heard of this game, even though I'm a huge zombie video game fan. And I actually stumbled upon this game in the Nintendo eShop while searching for games with dog themes. I was on like page 15, and one of the things that came up was a DLC for Ghostbusters, and that had me intrigued because that's my favorite movie and franchise of all time. And so whatever it was, I was gonna pick it up. And it also turned out to be linked to this great zombie game, Into the Dead 2. And so this game was actually originally a mobile game that eventually got ported to the Nintendo Switch. And for me, I don't really play a lot of mobile games to begin with, which is maybe another reason why this game wasn't on my radar. But as you play, like I said, you're running through seemingly endless forests of hordes of zombies that are trying to kill you. So you'll be running through trees, jumping over barricades, and picking up ammo along the way to make it a certain distance to clear the level. Now the game also has an arcade mode, which is kind of an endless running option where you'll just continue to run, take down zombies, and get as far as you can using the weapons you're allocated with on the arcade level. Now it's crazy because each level that you play really only lasts around a minute or two tops in most cases. And so when me and my girlfriend were playing this, we really found we'd jump in, play a level, it takes maybe a minute or two, but then it actually turned into a several-hour game session over and over again. It was incredibly hard to put this game down, and there's a lot of different reasons for that. One, it's different every time that you run through every single level because the zombies are randomly generated, and so you have no idea what's coming, just kind of a general idea of the type of layout of the level. So that definitely ups the replay value. On top of that, you have a ton of different weapons you can choose from. So you have a primary weapon that you use, as well as a secondary weapon. So you get things like assault rifles, handguns, submachine guns, shotguns, and more that you can use on each level. And each one of these weapons has a level to it, and you gain experience every time that you kill zombies. So that's incredibly fun and addicting to level up these weapons, unlock new weapons, and more. You also have companions that come along with you along the way that give you added bonuses. So you get friends that are dogs that you can use on different levels, but you can also unlock other crazy animals like bears, giant tigers, and as you play some of the side missions, you can even unlock Slimer and the terror dogs from the Ghostbusters. So again, the game is super fast paced, highly addicting. It has a ton of replay value, and it's way longer than I thought it was going to be. Now the game itself, if you were to buy it full price, is about $40. I was able to pick up a used copy and it was only $20, and it included all the DLC, which is the Ghostbusters story campaign, and they even have a Night of the Living Dead campaign as well. Now as you play, the story is revealed after each mission, but there's over 60 different story missions as you play. So there's a ton of content here, including the bonus missions and side stories on top of that intertwine with the main story. Also, as you play, you're going to have the ability to take on different challenges for every single level. And this is what makes the game really fun as well, because each individual level is going to have 5 main challenges you can tackle. And once you've beaten all the red level challenges for a specific level, you actually unlock elite challenges where the stage gets harder, there's more zombies, it's more challenging, and there's even more challenges to tackle as well. On top of this, when you unlock enough challenges, you'll get gold that you can purchase future upgrades of weapons, unlock new items, and more as you beat these challenges. On top of that, there's 3 different endings to the game. So if you want to experience the full story, you're going to have to beat the main game itself, beat enough challenges in the normal mode, and then beat enough elite challenges to unlock everything there is in the game. Now, as I mentioned, for me, I'm a huge Ghostbusters fan. Pretty much anything Ghostbusters related, I'm going to be like, just take my money. And so I was really excited to check out the expansion side mission related to the Ghostbusters. And with this, it's pretty cool. It's a legitimate storyline that's really reminiscent of the Xbox 360 Ghostbusters game that came out, where you take on the role of a rookie joining the Ghostbusters and you go on a mission and it turns into a whole lot more. And so this was extremely challenging, but also a ton of fun, especially if you're a Ghostbusters fan, because you get to use all the different equipment from the movies to the games. The storyline fits right into the universe, and it's kind of like a real Ghostbusters theme character model to the game, but it was super addicting and a ton of fun, and there's an elite mode with this as well. What's also cool on top of this is once you beat this side mission, you can use the Ghostbusters equipment in the main game. So you're blasting down zombies with proton packs and bringing Slimer along for the ride, or even the terror dogs to take down enemies, so it's a lot of fun. So like I said, it's a ton of fun. This game is super addicting. I didn't think I would really enjoy it, but it's now one of my favorite zombie games ever. Quite possibly the best zombie game I've ever played. And you're definitely going to get your money's worth with this game if you're going to try and unlock every ending, all the weapons, all the different items and more that's thrown into this game. You're probably looking at 40 hours or more, maybe even up to 100 hours if you're going to unlock every single thing in the game. Haven't done so yet, I highly recommend picking up Into the Dead 2 for Nintendo Switch. But let me know in the comments below if you guys have played this game before, if there are other great zombie games I should check out, because it's one of my favorite genres. Also, if you know any other Ghostbusters games that I need to check out, definitely let me know in the comments below as well. I don't know how I missed this one for several years, and I'm super glad I found it. But again, if you guys like this video, be sure to smash that like button as it really helps out the channel. If you haven't done so yet, be sure to subscribe and turn on the bell notifications to get the latest updates of new nerd videos we put out. If you'd like to support the channel, help us pick out content and more, become a patron of ours at nerdproblemsgaming.com/Patreon. And if you'd like to plug into our live streams and Let's Plays we do on the channel, you can follow us on Twitch at nerdproblemsgaming.com/Twitch. But once again, thanks for tuning in, and we'll talk to you more soon.